What's going on, guys? This is Burrs. I want to talk to you today about the CrossTac D-Belt 2. Now, the reason they call it D-Belt is because in the back, with the stiffener that's actually in the middle here, they actually have a cut here in the back that allows this to move around and give you some flexibility. The reason that they have this CrossTac belt and the reason they make it is it's really for concealed carry users. So you have your different concealed carry holsters that are out there on the market, and a lot of belts that are out there are really stiff and really geared towards external carry or outside the waistband carry. And this is really geared towards inside the waistband carry, trying to give you that stiffness but allowing you to have a belt that is really flexible, about as flexible as it can get, and as well as providing you with great stitching and construction as well. So let's take a closer look at this. This is made of 1.75 inch mil spec webbing, and the thing you're going to find out is that it's made really well. You can see the stitching right there. It's bar tacked in all the right places. You have this yellow thread along the top, and you can see on the inside where it's stitched as well. Now what you have here on the inside is a little bit different webbing. This is just, again, to keep it nice and concealed carry. It's not as rough as the exterior, and you can see the stitching here all done exceptionally well. Now what you can do with this is actually use, and this comes with it if you were to order it, this KABAR Credit Card Knife. And what happens is you can actually insert that into this slot right here, and it doesn't, let me put it in here. When you have it on, you don't even notice it's in here. That's the one thing I was kind of thinking to myself, okay, yeah, really, you're gonna notice that that's in your belt. And the one thing that I didn't notice was the fact that I actually had a knife on me. So that's definitely a cool thing. You can get it with or without this. But if you want to get it with it, I'm going to tell you right now, you don't even realize you have this on you. So that's definitely something that's really cool and definitely a cool option. Now, the one belt that I have that I can definitely compare this to is the Boxer Tactical. And the one thing you're going to notice right off the bat is that the Boxer Tactical is definitely a thicker belt. I really like this Boxer Tactical belt, but when comparing it to this, for inside the waistband, this will get by, and it is more comfortable because it does flex a little bit more, and the poly insert's a little bit thinner. So when you have your favorite inside the waistband holster like this Haley Strategic Incog, which is my favorite one, on your belt, you don't have any flexing or anything when it comes to actually getting this, drawing or even reholstering. You don't have that flex that you would assume that would be there because it's less, as far as being stable and as far as less stiff than some of the belts in the market. When it comes to like an external, outside the waistband holster like this for concealment, I definitely wouldn't recommend this using an outside the waistband. You can do it, but as far as actually having it be that stiff for outside the waistband, that's not how they market it, and that's not what I recommend. They market this for concealed carry, and that's what I would stick to for this belt. One of the other features they have is on the back here. They have this D cut, which allows it to flex. But they also have this little area right here where you can, and they call this kind of like I think a Stowe area. So you can put like a $50 bill, emergency, kind of whatever you want to put back there. And the cool thing about this was I told them that I actually put my belts on in reverse. I'm right-handed, so my holster is always on my right. I actually start my belt in from the right-hand side, and it ends up, on the left-hand side where I connect it. I like to have a nice, I don't want this area on my right side. So I actually told them that, and they actually cut the belt opposite so that, number one, this little stow and go would still be upside, because if I flipped it around, it would be downside, and then, there could be the possibility of stuff falling out if it was upside down. And so that the cut here on the end of the belt was right. So getting back to this, once you have this on, and you put, say a $20 bill or $50 bill in here, and it's kind of like an emergency, something terrible has happened, this actually pushes up against you when you have the belt on, and nothing happens as far as any money coming out. I've put a few dollars in here, and I've never had them, even shift on me. So that's definitely a cool feature they have as well on the back here. And on the side, they have, the way it connects is they have some Velcro right here, and they have it down the side for probably about a good 12 inches. So you definitely have a lot of options as far as how you want to attach this. Maybe if you're it's Thanksgiving time, or it's after Thanksgiving, you're probably gonna put it around here, and then maybe around spring you can put it around here or something. But it definitely gives you a lot of options if you're concealed carrying one day, and another day you're not. Whatever you definitely have some options here, because if you're concealed carrying, you're definitely going to add some inches to this, and definitely has a flexibility there. Although I do recommend you concealed carry as much as possible. It does come with the Cobra Buckle. This is definitely the best buckle on the market to date. A lot of people will bring up the Raptor buckle, but I've seen some tensile strength tests with the Raptor buckle and seen that it actually has, you know, failed short of what it states. So to date, the Cobra Buckle is the buckle that, you know, it says the tensile strength of it is this, and it sticks to that tensile strength, and it definitely, the strength rating is correct, unlike the Raptor buckle. And it comes with that, and that's great. You know, a lot of people will complain and say, oh, that means I have to take it off, and, you know, take this off of the buckle the first time I do it. You know, and once you do that though, I mean, it's good to go. You can, you know, take it on and off very easily. I'm sure the ladies like that. So in conclusion, you know, I've been using this probably for about 6 months, maybe 8 months. And, you know, it is definitely, you know, my favorite one to wear every day, just for the sheer fact that it is, you know, really comfortable. It's made specifically for concealed carry. It does that well. You don't have any problem with flop over or anything like that when it comes to drawing the pistol, as far as, you know, from concealed carry. I just wouldn't recommend it for outside the waistband. And you know, it's great when you go to their website, they don't recommend you use it for outside the waistband. So if you're looking for a great everyday carry, you know, belt, made in USA, made with pride, and definitely, as you can see with the stitching here, made well, I definitely recommend this CrossTac D-Belt 2. So if you guys have any questions, go ahead and let me know. If you have a CrossTac D-Belt 2, go ahead and put it in the comments down below, or better yet, make a video about it. And until next time, later. So when you have your favorite inside the waistband, you know,